like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act, it's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Now I know why it never worked out before. High low, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight, we always stop in time. We both know how to be gentle, never cross the line. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a complete filthy house clean with me. I am recovering from being super sick. I know when I posted about 2 weeks ago, I was saying that we were recovering from being sick, but it came back with a vengeance a few days later. I think it was the flu and it just took us out completely. And when my husband gets sick, you know it's bad because he catches nothing from all of those years of working in construction, I swear. Rolling around in dirt pays off, but I catch everything, I swear, since becoming a stay-at-home mom, and the house just felt extremely dirty to me. I can deal with the clutter, but when it feels dirty like this, I just become like a mama bear wanting to get it all disinfected. So I first needed to clean up all of the mess. I decided to start in the living room because I really wanted to also deep clean my couches and my rugs. There's a lot of carpet cleaning in here as well. I wanted to do even more, but there's only so much time in the day to get everything done, especially when you're recovering from being sick. So I just was starting out by taking all of the blankets and the pillows off of the couches. I really could not believe how dirty these carpets were, you guys, in the living room. It is so deceiving when I'm just looking at them in the before because the water was absolutely filthy. So I was so glad I did it, and I need to get the rest of the house still done with the carpet cleaning, but this is the main room we use all the time, and I know I just need to keep up with it more at this point. And I hope this gives you guys a lot of good cleaning motivation, that you're all doing good and staying safe and healthy, and let's just get into it. As I was finishing this up, I probably went over the rugs about 3 different times. It definitely gets them drier a lot faster, which is completely worth it in my opinion. Especially my dog and my daughter both don't like when the rug is wet. It's pretty funny. They'll actually avoid it until it's dry. They both have a thing with it. I don't even know why, but it is so satisfying getting this rug back to its natural state. It actually takes away a lot of that mattedness to it, and I just always feel so satisfied when those lines are there. And I think my face pretty much says it all. It was so absolutely disgusting. Everything from the hair that was in there to the dirty water. I felt so good getting that into the toilet and out of my life. It almost feels therapeutic sometimes when you do this. And I just cleaned up the toilet quickly then before moving on to my daughter's room. Luckily, her room wasn't too bad. I just needed to pick up some of the toys and give everything a vacuum. I want to get to carpet cleaning in there eventually. It's next on my list, but I still had multiple rooms and a lot of deep cleaning to tackle in this, so I just wanted to get my living room put back together and move on to the next. Next, we were moving into my bedroom, which is always such a mess. It's really the most cluttered space in my house, ironically, just because I get it out of sight, out of mind, and it's really just all of the clothes. I don't know if anyone else can really relate to this, but it's one of those situations where I always focus more on dishes and having things be sanitary around the house, like my daughter's toys and everything in the kitchen and the main living areas. And so the last thing I always focus on is my laundry. I at least get it clean, but it's always still sitting in bags and not being folded and put away. It's kind of the hardest part for me is always tackling that part of it. But I feel accomplished when I at least get the bed made by the end of the day. even if it's later in the day, it's at least done with, and it feels better once you go into it to finally relax after a really long day. I don't know if everyone is feeling this way. It seems like it a lot from people I talk to, but things have just been overwhelming. And I think for the past 2 years and all of the chaos I've had in my life, I know a lot of people have had it in theirs as well. And I just feel like these days have been so long lately. I know the holiday season's coming up as well, and it's just going to get more hectic. I am just hoping that I got the sickness already done and over with for the winter time, so to speak. And that way I can go back to my regular routine and keep things functioning because if I'm in my routine, things are going well, and I feel in control of things. I try to let go of it sometimes, but you know how it is if you have kids. If you don't have that structure, everything's just chaos. So I'm definitely not perfect, and you have to sometimes let things go when you're not feeling well, and that's all right. We're picking it back up right now. We also had a ton of fun this past week after we started feeling better. We just carved pumpkins with Maddie, and I was able to take her a few places. She's growing up so much. It's incredible to see her just naming everything, and she's just a joyful child. She just really enjoys life, and I pray that she always stays that way. Just seeing her light up as she's painting a pumpkin and naming everything, running around with such a free spirit. It's how I hope to be when I grow up.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do. Ain't no one stopping you. Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are, and you would like me just the way I am. And I would like you just the way you are, the way you are. Oh, keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. We shouldn't care about anyone who brings us down.
So I'm just finishing up by taking the dishes out of the dishwasher, putting the dishes in. You know the drill, happens multiple times per day. Even more lately, my daughter literally, she never stops requesting snacks. It's amazing to me. She is constantly wanting something different. She actually will wake up requesting something without even skipping a beat. It's amazing to me, but just getting the regular done. And then I wanted to vacuum underneath my cabinets. They were so gross. I took a glance at them really quickly and couldn't believe how bad they had gotten. So it just goes to show if mama's out of commission for a day or two, things chaotic really quick. So I didn't even have time to mop on this day. I was okay with that. I knew that I'd be doing it the next day anyway. So I hope this gave you guys a lot of good cleaning motivation, and I'll see you soon. Bye.